Hello singing friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Mickey here, your friendly neighborhood singing coach. I am here just sipping some tea because I'm starting to get a little bit of a sore throat and I'm supposed to go visit my best friend in 2 days who I haven't seen in over a year thanks to coronavirus. So I'm hoping that I don't actually get sick and then arrive just in time to give him throat aids. So be like, hi. So wish me luck. Hopefully this will make me feel better. Today I'm going to be reacting to another song from the band The Warning. This is a request from my viewer, Louis Ariza. I did react to one song by them before, but for those of you who aren't familiar with them, I wanted to give you a little bit of background on the band. They are a group of very young Mexican sisters who started the band when they were just teenagers, and they play heavy metal. And this is from their website. It says the band members are Daniela Dani Villarreal Velez on guitars, piano, lead, and backing vocals. Paulina Pau Villarreal Velez, obviously they'll all have the same last name, so I won't read that every time. Drums, piano, lead and backing vocals, and then Alejandra Ale on bass, piano, and backing vocals. And their discography already includes Escape the Mind 2015, 21st Century Blood 2017, Queen of the Murder Scene released in 2018, Narcisista 2019, and TW3 working title to be released this year. They are from Monterrey, Mexico. Okay, and they first started playing when they were ridiculously young. It's really cute. They started in 2005 when Daniela was 5 and Paulina was 3. And they attended a summer camp with music and theater activities. After that, they began piano lessons and they love to listen to Barney. Oh, and AC/DC and Muse. This is ridiculously cute. All right, fast forward a couple years later in 2007 when Daniela turned 8 and Paulina 6. And they love to play Rock Band, the video game. Alejandra, being the youngest, had a whole different approach to music. She had to wait until she was 5 to enroll in piano and music lessons. And her sisters obviously were a big motivation for her and inspiration. It was during a Christmas holiday school festival where Dani and Pau decided to play together a song that they've been working on. And they invited Alejandra to play as well. And obviously they had a wonderful experience and continued from there. They started their YouTube channel and eventually they uploaded a cover of Enter Sandman by Metallica, and that one blew up. That went viral and got millions of views, and that really motivated them to become a serious band. Okay. So I'm not going to read their whole biography because it is quite long, but I will include a link to their official website in the description box below so that you can check out everything there, including some promo pictures that are also really, really cute, and all of the news of their upcoming releases. But as you can imagine, they're all very young and it's really adorable that they're all sisters. So today we are going to be listening to a song called The End, Stars Always Seem to Fade, live at Lunario CDMX. And Luis wrote, this is the last song on their epic rock opera album, Queen of the Murder Scene. They wrote the album in their mid-teens, financed it through Kickstarter and Patreon, and released it on their own. Very cool. We love independent musicians. It went on to be nominated for Rock Album of the Year at the Indie Music Awards. And the album is the story of longing, regret, unrequited love, and it follows a woman into full-on madness. Sounds very dramatic and cool. So let's jump right in and check it out, shall we? As always, I will be pausing the video a couple of times so this doesn't get blocked, but I will put a link to the uninterrupted video in the description box as well if you'd like to watch it there so that you get a sense of the entire performance without my interjecting with my annoying voice and comments. All right, here we go.
¡Listos! Could forget, 'cause all the things I've done and all the things I've said don't go away, they stay with me like a constant loop inside my mind that's always on repeat. I know it's wrong, but there's nothing to be done.
Nice. So I like this a lot already. I'm forgetting who is who. I apologize. I'm going to peek back here. So I believe it's Ale playing the piano, and I can tell she's like a little bit nervous. Like you can see her hands shaking a little bit, and her timing isn't like metronomically perfect, you know, but it's very good, and it almost like endears me more to her because she's like such a young girl and she's doing a really nice job of playing the piano. And also she's not using a pedal, so it's quite hard to make everything sound legato and cohesive when you're not using a sustain pedal. But I think she's doing a really, really nice job. And then let's see, this is, oh, okay, so Pow, the drummer, is singing, and I really like her voice because it doesn't sound like it's super trained. It sounds like quite a natural delivery. She has excellent pitch. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that she's like not great because she doesn't sound trained, but she doesn't sound like every other voice, you know, like she doesn't use a ton of vibrato. She's using not like this full on blasting belt. It's more of like this mid color tone, mid intensity, and she's using a lot of straight tone, and it sounds very conversational. So there's like a freshness and an innocence to the delivery that I really like. That seems very real. And I also like that she's using her lower range because, as you guys know, I am a sucker for the ladies with nice alto ranges. So far I really, really like it. I think it's beautiful.
This is the end. So long, my friend. Stars always seem to fade. It's a little too late to, with bloodstained hands, I make amends. Stars always seem to fade. It's a little too late to start over again.
sorry to pause it there. There's just not really a good place to stop it. So I was just saying that the drummer, Pow, wasn't like fully blasting in her chest voice, and then she got to the chorus and she sang that very powerfully. So I take that back. She does have a very, very strong belt. I stand by what I said about her sounding a little bit untrained though. Like there is like a certain rawness to her belt where it sounds like it could be like a little bit straining and dancing on the edge of potentially like going out of control. But again, I like it because I think that I've heard so many voices that are so trained and they start to sound the same after a while. And this sounds very fresh and very real. I think it's really cool that she's playing the drums and rocking out and singing at the same time. I imagine that's very difficult to do. I'm not a drummer, but I know from singing that keeping that core stability, keeping your body, especially your torso, very still and supported is really important for getting a nice, straight, unwavering tone and pitch. And she's very, very steady in her singing. So you don't hear her voice bouncing up and down as she's hitting so hard. So she obviously has very good core support, very good breath support. I want to listen to it again and hear the lyrics better, but I like it. It sounds catchy and hooky. It sounds simple. Obviously, I like that this is the end, right? But I don't know all of the words, but it sounds cool and I like the sound. I also really like the harmonies when they all came in and started singing together. Their voices blend really nicely, which is something that's always really, really lovely about family bands. When you have siblings singing together, their voices tend to blend really well because they have similar biology, right? Similar instruments, because your vocal cords are inside of your body. So if you share a lot of your genetic makeup, you're going to have similar shaped resonant chambers and similar tones to your voice potentially, although siblings can sound very different as well. But in this case, they blend very, very nicely together. I think the musicianship is good, nothing like crazy exceptional, but I think it's good and it serves the song really well. So far I'm really impressed, especially considering their ages. I think they're a really solid band and it's a really cool song. Very nice. I enjoyed that very much. I thought it was great. I think the drummer is the strongest musician, and I liked hearing Danny's voice at the end. She has a really, really nice voice as well. I think the comment that I made the last time I reacted to one of their songs was I didn't really hear them cross their passaggio to use their high head voice, and I would make the same comment again. I'd like to hear their high voice. I think that the drummer has a very, very strong belt, as we heard, but I'm curious to see what her transitions sound like and what her high range sounds like. But I really liked her voice. I think it sounds very earnest. I like the music. It has a lot of nice youth energy to it, if you know what I mean. Like it's just like very vibrant, good songwriting. I think it's a catchy song, and they seem like they really mean it. They're very earnest in a certain way that I think comes along with being very young. You know, they don't seem like they're jaded. So I really like that. I think there's like a certain untrained kind of honesty to them that moves me. So I enjoyed it very much. Thank you for recommending this, Lewis. I hope that you enjoyed my reaction, and I'll see you guys here next time. If it's a Monday, I'll see you Wednesday. If it's a Wednesday, I'll see you Monday. Until then, take care, and of course, happy singing.